Unlock doors.
Step right up and behold the Midnight Carnival, a place that beckons with whispers and shadows. On this chilling night, 14s dare to uncover its secrets, but what they find will twist their reality and challenge their deepest fears. Join me, Celestia, as we unravel the dark legacy of a carnival where the price of admission is far greater than they ever imagined. The Midnight Carnival. The carnival, it never announces its arrival, slipping into town on a night thick with whispers and shadows. Only at midnight does it dare to reveal itself, a place that feels less like a destination and more like a summoning. There's something in the air, a cold that bites at the soul rather than the skin, drawing those whose curiosity outweighs their caution. The townspeople, oh, they know its legend well. But knowledge alone has never been enough to keep them away, has it? Every year, a few brave or foolish souls succumb to the call, crossing through the carnival's glowing gates. But here is where the story turns, for those who return are never quite the same. Their eyes no longer reflect the world as it is, but as something altered. Memories fade, shift, and rearrange, like pieces of a puzzle that no longer fit. Some return with gifts, strange powers that seem more curse than blessing, while others, well, do they even truly return at all? What could await behind those glowing gates? But that is a question only the brave would dare answer. This year, the carnival beckons 4 daring teenagers, each driven by a blend of recklessness and bravery. They are Jake, the natural leader with a sharp wit, Emily, whose adventurous spirit hides a deep-seated fear, Marcus, the skeptic with a curious streak, and Ava, whose quiet demeanor masks a burning desire for the unknown. Their excitement and trepidation merge as they approach the carnival's velvet curtain, a physical manifestation of the darkness that awaits. As they approach the carnival's velvet curtain, the weight of their decision grows heavier. Their laughter and chatter falter as they sense a chill in the air, an almost palpable sense of the unknown waiting just beyond the edge of their vision. The carnival's allure isn't merely in its exotic attractions, it's in the deeper promise of something profound, something that promises to unveil truths they didn't even know they sought. Each step they take is a step toward transformation, a journey into a world where the familiar becomes strange and the ordinary turns dark. Some doors, once opened, reveal realms that can never be closed again. And as they pass through the velvet curtain, they are not just entering a carnival, they are crossing into a domain where their reality will be forever altered. As the teens step through the velvet curtain, they are met with a realm that defies description, twisting mirrors that warp their reflections into grotesque shapes, voices echoing from unseen mouths, and lights that flicker like memories fading in and out of existence. This is no ordinary carnival, it is a living, breathing entity, attuned to their every step and every shiver of fear. The ground beneath them seems to pulse with a rhythm of its own, shifting and undulating as if the carnival itself is alive and aware. The lights dance in ways that play tricks on their senses, creating illusions that blur the line between reality and imagination. Their surroundings morph and twist, bending to the carnival's will, leading them into a maze of distorted perceptions. The deeper they go, the more the carnival distorts their reality. Each corner turned reveals a new, unsettling vision, making them question what is real and what is illusion. Do they even realize how completely their reality is changing? One thing is certain. They are now in a world where nothing is as it seems, and the carnival's true nature is just beginning to reveal itself. As the carnival's enchantment takes hold, it begins to unravel more than just the fabric of reality. The change is subtle at first, misplaced items, forgotten conversations, and the ordinary slips through their grasp. Yet, as the night deepens, so does the erasure. Emily starts to notice gaps in her memory, tiny, almost imperceptible at first, but growing more alarming with each passing moment. She struggles to recall where she left her phone, the name of a friend, and then her very name itself. Isn't that curious? The carnival doesn't merely alter their experiences, it exacts a far greater toll. Memories are its currency, and as the teens lose fragments of their past, they begin to question their very identities. What price are they willing to pay for their curiosity? As the carnival feeds on their memories, the teens face an unsettling reality. Each lost recollection pulls them further from who they once were. The true cost of entry becomes painfully clear, but by then, it might be too late to reclaim what's been taken. As their memories continue to dissolve, a new and unsettling phenomenon begins to emerge. Marcus finds himself endowed with strange and wondrous powers. He can read minds, but the thoughts he encounters are not those of the living. He hears the echoes of forgotten fears and buried secrets, a cacophony that drowns out his thoughts and drives him to the edge of sanity. Jake discovers that he can glimpse fragments of the future, but these visions are erratic and filled with horrifying possibilities. The glimpses of what could twist his perception of time left him paralyzed with dread and uncertainty. Ava, whose quiet demeanor hid her true nature, reveals an extraordinary strength. But this newfound power is uncontrollable, leading to unintentional and devastating accidents. The strength she wields is a burden, a constant reminder of the power that she can neither fully harness nor escape. What would you do with such dangerous gifts? The carnival has given them abilities, but it has also gifted them with burdens far heavier than they anticipated. Their powers are a double-edged sword, each offering a glimpse of wonder while concealing a shadowy consequence. As the true nature of their abilities unfolds, they must confront the chilling reality that their powers are more a curse than a blessing. As the teens grapple with their newfound powers and the carnival's malevolent charm, a dark truth begins to unravel. The carnival is no mere collection of amusements or eccentric attractions. It is a gateway, a portal to something far older, darker, and insatiable. Its purpose is not entertainment, but something far more sinister, an ancient pact that stretches back through the annals of forgotten history. The carnival's true nature is hidden behind layers of illusion and mystery. It exists to fulfill an ancient agreement, a dark covenant that demands sacrifices from those who dare to enter its realm. The townspeople, long familiar with the carnival's arrival, know more than they let on. Their silence is not born of ignorance, but of fear and complicity. What ancient force lies behind the carnival's existence? The deeper the teens delve, the clearer it becomes that they are entangled in a web of cosmic hunger and dark promises. The carnival's allure is merely a facade, masking a deeper, more terrifying reality that the townspeople have long accepted as part of their fate. The true horror of the carnival is not in its attractions, but in the ancient and relentless force that drives its existence. One by one, the teens begin to sense the carnival's tightening grip, a suffocating presence that wraps around their very souls. The carnival's enchantment, once alluring, has transformed into a shackle, escaping a distant, impossible dream. You might be surprised to learn that they never truly had a choice. The carnival did not select them randomly. Each teen was drawn here with a purpose, a reason far more sinister than they ever imagined. The carnival's gaze is not confined to the present moment. It has been watching them, observing their lives, and weaving its web long before they even set foot through the velvet curtain. Every decision, every moment of vulnerability has been carefully noted. Their arrival was not an accident, but a meticulously planned event, part of a grand design that stretches far beyond their understanding. Would you be surprised to know they were chosen long before they knew it? The carnival's grip is now a reflection of its deep, relentless desire to fulfill its ancient pact, and the teens, unwitting participants, are integral pieces of a dark and elaborate puzzle. The true horror is not just in their inability to escape, but in the realization that they were ensnared long before they ever knew they were in danger. Amidst the carnival's eerie displays, the teens come across an old diary tucked away in a shadowy corner. The diary, written by a boy named Jared long ago, reveals a disturbing truth. The carnival is not just a darkly enchanting spectacle, but a cunning trap that ensnares its visitors for eternity. The powers they've gained are not gifts but curses, binding them cruelly to this nightmarish realm in an endless performance. Jared's final, agonizing entries lay bare the grim reality of their plight. The only way to break free from this perpetual prison, one of them have to remain behind, trapped in the carnival forever. Jared, who faced this very dilemma, recounts his sacrifice and the overwhelming burden of his decision. His choice was an act of profound bravery and selflessness, but it came with a harrowing price. Who will make the ultimate sacrifice to save the others? As the teens grapple with this revelation, the weight of their decision becomes almost unbearable. They must choose who will stay behind while the others are allowed to return to their lives. The tension mounts as they confront the stark reality of their situation, knowing that the fate of one among them, and the chance for the others to escape, rests in their hands. The tension in the carnival's dimly lit chamber is palpable. The teens' faces are etched with a blend of fear, resolve, and despair as they face their final, heart-wrenching decision. As they deliberate, the unexpected happens. Ava, whose quiet demeanor has always concealed a deeper truth, steps forward. Her eyes, once filled with apprehension, now gleam with a cold, resigned clarity. "I'll stay," Ava declares, her voice steady but devoid of emotion. The others stare at her in shock, their initial relief quickly giving way to confusion, sadness, and frustration. Why would she volunteer for such a fate? As Ava declares her choice to stay behind, the carnival's doors slowly open for the others. They step into the light of dawn, finally free, but the price of their escape is steep. Ava's form fades into the shadows as she remains within the carnival. Her decision is driven by a deeper, darker truth. The curse of the carnival is not a mere coincidence for Ava. It is intricately tied to her lineage. For generations, her family has been bound to the carnival, each firstborn forced to pay a harrowing price for their bloodline's dark legacy. Ava's sacrifice is not born of nobility but of necessity. If she did not stay, the carnival would claim someone she loved and the other three in her place. By choosing to remain, Ava ensures that the curse is fulfilled without taking a loved one and her friends. Her bloodline's grim pact demands a sacrifice, and she accepts this burden to protect those dear to her from the carnival's insatiable hunger. As the carnival absorbs her essence, she becomes part of its eternal performance, her sacrifice preserving the balance of its dark legacy. As the remaining three teens, Jake, Marcus, and Emily, emerge into the world beyond the velvet curtain, they're greeted by the first light of dawn. The carnival fades into the distance, its haunting call growing fainter. They are free, but the world they return to is irrevocably changed. Shadows seem longer, colors appear duller, and every sound is tinged with an unsettling echo of the carnival's whispers. What did they truly bring back from the carnival? The answer lingers in their minds like a ghostly fog. They've escaped with their lives, but they carry with them an indelible mark, a darkness that has seeped into their very souls. The memories they've lost can never be reclaimed, and the powers they once wielded are now mere phantoms of their former selves. They are forever altered, not just by what they experienced, but by the price of their freedom. Their return is a bittersweet victory, a stark reminder of the carnival's dark legacy. The carnival persists, ever hungry for new souls drawn by its eternal allure, and Ava's sacrifice guarantees that its hunger will remain unquenched. It endures through Ava's blood and the fragments of the memories they all left behind. What did you make of the Midnight Carnival's eerie secrets and Ava's unexpected sacrifice? It's almost as if curiosity itself demanded a price in blood. Have you ever encountered a moment where the cost of curiosity was higher than anticipated? I'd love to hear your personal stories and theories. If this unsettling tale captivated you, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Let's unlock more doors to the unknown together.